Hey guys, welcome back to Bomber Crew at RAF Woodbridge. Coming in post-production with this because my audio didn't get picked up for whatever reason. So here we are. Going straight into it, leveling up some characters here. We're going to change some things on the plane. All we're going to do is we're going to change the hydraulic system to level 3. We're going to change the fuel tanks to level 3. And we're going to upgrade one of our engines to a level 3. So this is going to kind of be a strange episode because obviously I'm narrating it in post-production rather than real time as I like to do for these, because you can hear the sense of shock and surprise and dread in my voice rather than the monotone afterwards of it, I suppose. This is all basically just your standard upgrades the plane, the Mark III, all the stuff I was literally just talking about. It all comes through pretty easy. One thing we do is one thing I do change rather is the livery. So the last mission that I ran it off camera. It was just a test run for this bomb that we're using in this mission. Basically, was to just fly offshore and blow up a fake dam that they constructed. No big deal. Then you fight 5 to 7 German aircraft after that. Really no big problem. Nothing really happened whatsoever. The only thing is that we unlocked a new livery and some new stuff. So I just threw the new livery on. It's called Percy the Pigeon. It makes the plane look like a pigeon. That's about it. This is all just, like I say, I go to the... I drop the fuselage down in the front, the nose there. I drop that down to a lightweight Mark II. Just to save a little weight, give us a little better thrust to weight ratio. But other than that, it's not really anything other than what we normally do in these first little areas of the mission. It's much better when I do this in real time because I can explain my thought process with everything. It's been a couple days since I recorded this, so I'm just going through post-production, trying to get everything edited up and stuff, and it's not bad, but it's definitely a little bit different than doing an Elden Ring video, for example. But with this, I want to change out the guns, right? If we had the 20mm cannons on all of them, that would be just amazing. But again, we're doing a lean run here where we do every mission just once. Unless we fail it, then we repeat it. But at the same time, it does make it harder because you are trying to buy the best upgrades that you can to survive the longest. And once we're not halfway through the game yet, but we're almost halfway through the game, and about this point, if something catastrophic happens, that's kind of you can't come back from that really, because you don't have enough money. The upgrades that you put into it aren't on the next plane, and it's just kind of a for lack of a better term, a shit show trying to get funds at that high level on those missions where you're deep into German territory with 30 planes and flat cannons and rockets and stuff getting shot at you. The guys who actually did this in the real war were nuts. So operation we're running today is Operation Chastise. We're going to go ahead and drop a bomb on a bridge. It's an experimental It's an experimental bouncing bomb. So we have to fly low, and we're going to be facing a ton of AA flak and a ton of enemy fighters that are going to come in. But this is the critical mission that will advance the story to the next chapter. So I think this was an actual mission that the British did too. We get our course plotted here and take off. We're going to lean for as long as we can. Raise gear, and then immediately the friggin' power goes out. So get homeboy back there to fix that, and we're good to go. Flying through England to the coast. Now for this mission, we're gonna go through through Belgium, through France, and into Germany. I think pretty far into Germany. Now without the city designations on the map, I obviously can't tell you where, but if you can see that it's pretty far in there. We start hitting things immediately on the channel. There's enemy fighters on radar right now. We'll get those guys tagged. I was trying to sneak under them because the cloud cover's at like a medium to high range. So I was hoping we could sneak under them. But my gunners had other ideas and just started opening fire. I think my front gunner fires first. And he just misses horribly. Yeah, see. So we start immediately engaging those guys who are really too far away to really shoot. Go grab ammo. That's the downside with the 20mm cannons. They hit like a truck, but you run through ammo in seconds, especially with sustained fire like this. This is kind of going to set the tone for the whole mission here. Running back to get ammo and just shooting nonstop. It's going to kind of set everything. See, homeboy's low on ammo again, so I sent him back. And it's just, this mission was tough, intense. I really wish it recorded my audio. Here we go. So the bomb can explode if it gets hit. That's an important feature. You see how it's on the outside of the plane? If flak hits that, it explodes, and then we all become vaporized. So I try to get above the flak here, and I go to, I think I go to a medium altitude here. Yeah. And then we got more fighters coming in. We're running out of ammo. We got guys taking shots. You can see Ross is getting hurt a little bit. I can't get a nav bearing at this height because of the cloud cover. So I have to actually drop out of here in a second to figure out where to go from here. That ventral turret's really putting in work too, because those planes will come up below us and they'll sit there and hammer us. They also have some of the new fighters, the heavy fighters in this, where they take a lot more damage, and it makes it incredibly difficult to cut them all down. But our guys do a pretty good job. Just smoked that guy. You see Ross is down to about half health. Making everybody grab ammo real quick in the lull. I send Stevenson back, but he doesn't need it because it's an auto-fed gun. And then, yeah, I send Ross back to heal up for a little bit, and we nosedive down so I can get a nav marker back into the flak. And as you can see, the plane is in good shape right now. We're not too beat up, we're not doing too much, but more fighters are coming in at a constant stream. But it's pretty much never ending with these guys today. And with that, obviously comes like increased danger. So go down, get a nav beacon, and we just start taking flak. The good news is the fighters won't fly into the flak. The bad news is like it's getting to the time where like it's going to start affecting us a little bit. So we engage those guys immediately when Ross gets back there. And luckily we haven't taken a direct flak hit yet. Been peppered a little bit, but not too bad. Going to do an emergency dive to get us out of the flak and back down to low. So we get a nav bearing. We've got fighters here. That guy's already tagged, but that's one of the heavy fighters now. There's two of them there. There's one right below us and one behind us. And they're just going to sit there and just absorb punishment. Okay, we took a little bit of a hit there. You can see some damage starting to show now. But our guys are doing, their absolute best here. So we line up here for bomb run. And it takes a second to get into position because of what it is. They have to actually line up there to get it. You see one heavy fighter's down. And we're still not showing any real damage to the plane yet. A lot of cosmetic damage, but none actual structural damage. You can see the bomb points over there off to our left side. I'm going to start our turn to get over the water here in a second. And then at that point, we will drop down and engage this guy. Blow up the bridge, and then get the hell out of here. Because once we hit that bridge, everything goes nuts. You can see already the spotlights on the bridge. You can see them shooting up into the air. that'll be a factor later. We got more fighters coming in now. At this point, I was trying to figure out what the hell the pilot was doing, but now, like, post-production, I get it. Okay, that's the second heavy fighter that's down. So now I have everybody go get ammo for a second and just kind of, like, chill out, get ammo, go back to your station. Hill is about halfway down now, but I can't really worry about that too much right now because we got that bomb incoming. I have to time this pretty good because there's a specific way you have to line up everything. And we're also taking incoming ground fire, I forgot to mention that. But you see on the bomb thing there, you have to have those things line up perfectly. So I drop the bomb, you can watch it bounce in, and boom, goodbye damn. Now we're in trouble. Now we're seen by the high beams. They're going to keep us in their sight for a while. We got enemy fighters at our rear. We got enemy fighters closing in to our front. We're taking ground flyer, and we're about to go back through the entire flak field that we just flew through. Hill's already down to half health. I try to get him back to heal up. I should have done it earlier, but I didn't. I was focused on the bomb run instead of healing him. But try to make him go up to medium so we can get out of some of this flak, take a few less hits. But we're still being tracked by the light, and I think when you're tracked by the light, it follows you with the flak. You can see flak still exploding above us as we gain ground. I have to get Hill back in the fight. Like, there's just no other way to get around it. So I kicked him out of the thing there. We took down another heavy fighter. And for now, we got a couple seconds of just flak. You can see we're starting to show some damage on the back half of the plane. Yeah, it's not too bad yet. It's just yellow, bright yellow, but it's not where it needs to be. So we're still in the flak, and we're still engaged with enemy planes. I dropped to low here, hoping to outrun the flak, or outfly the flak. And I do a corkscrew move, so we don't get shot while we're doing this. Drop down, face him head on, and we put the hurt on him a little bit here. I throw the focus on, just to kind of drop these guys down a little bit. You see one of our landing gears damaged, but they're layering flak here from low to high, so there's no way out of this, and I don't realize that yet, so I just keep heading like everything's normal. The most important thing we gotta do is get out of the flak field, right? We gotta get back across the channel. If we can get back across the channel, we're probably gonna be fine. You can see right here the mid tail goes to orange. That's not good. We took some more. We got number 4 engine is yellow now too. We're taking heavy flak fire. It's concentrated because they have our vector because of the lights that were on us. Number 4 engine's in trouble too, and the electrical system is on the fritz. So I send Doherty back to get that. Hill is down. I noticed that right now. So I got to send Stevenson over to get the med kit to get Hill up so we can get back on his phone. Meanwhile, something fell off the plane there. I don't know what that was. But now number 2 engine and our wing are yellow. Or excuse me, it's number 3 engine and our wing are yellow. Number 4 engine is orange. And that middle section, just below our middle fuselage there, is going pretty close to red. Now it is red. And Hill is dead again. Or still dead. Yeah, he's still dead. Doherty's getting ammo. Hill's up. Okay. So now everybody can kind of like get back to where they need to go here. So I send Doherty back. I send Hill back to his station. And I send Stevenson back to his station. So everything's looking good. We got another nav point, and then we lose engine 1 completely. Engine 1 is gone black. The left wing is red, or it's yellow, and that is a bright red on rear mid fuselage. Our tail is yellow, going orange, and both landing legs are damaged, or landing wheels are damaged. This is a rough one. We're still engaged with these heavy fighters. I think we smoked this one here in a second, but we still got 2 plus whatever else is still coming up. We're still in the middle of the flak. We got 3 more coming head on, and we're still in Germany. I don't even think we've crossed into Belgium yet. And was out of ammo. Ross is almost dead again, so I have to get that taken care of. We got the power fixed, which is good. We got more fighters incoming. We're almost out of fuel now. And the power went out again. I gotta have him fix the power, and I also have to have him fix the fuel issue. I chose the power, and we'll see how that plays out later on. But we're still engaged heavily with enemy. I'm still trying to outmaneuver this flak, but it's stacked so high, and they've got us so dialed in that we're pretty much just screwed here. Number 2 engine is on fire. It's yellow. Everything is yellow except for, ironically, the front that I lowered is still perfect. Number 2 engine is fully engulfed on fire now. And I go to a nosedive and I send him up to a seat so we can adjust the fuel ratio. And those guys back to get in. And we just get peppered. Now you can see that's black, and this isn't good. Hill's down again, or Ross is down, excuse me, bleeding now. So I sent Stevenson back to get the other first aid kit to patch him up. Engine 4 is dead. The middle section of the plane is black, like it is dead. If it gets sneezed on, it's coming off and killing everybody. We're almost out of fuel, and at least we're over the channel, but we got fighters coming at us front, head on. We got fighters coming behind us, but we're not in flak anymore. So there's a chance we can pull this out. Get Stevenson to revive Ross. Ross on his gun. Him back here. Wait for this to go back to lean, so activate lean again. We got 1 minute of fuel left. I just need to get it onto English soil so I can do an emergency landing. And everything is, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. We get there, I can see the coastline. I can see the English coast there. We're still engaged with the fighters behind us. We're doing good though, we're holding them off. We dropped a lot of people. We're almost out of fuel. Doherty goes down, and then Woodbridge goes down. Without Doherty there, I can't do the fuel mixture. You can see now there's multiple black, a lot of red. Everything else is yellow and orange. Like, this plane is at its absolute limit of things that you can do with it. We're down 3 engines, well, 2 engines really. It's got more holes in it than is aerodynamically possible. And right here, I go to bring it in for a landing, and the tail breaks off, and we nosedive down on English soil. The plane just couldn't hold up anymore. It was a mission success. The runner duck was destroyed. We didn't get the return to base bonus. And Boyle, Wagstaff, Hill, Ross were all KIA. We got Doherty, Woodbridge, and Stevenson back. We unlocked some new stuff. And that was kind of it, man. I go back and look at the aircraft here. I don't even recruit anybody yet. I just go back and look at the aircraft. This is the Fire and Forget 2. And what I said during when I saw that and what I'll say now are the same thing. If you have to name the plane 2, it's not a good omen. Everything we had here was baseline for where we're at, but nothing good. There were no good guns, no good engines, no good armor, no good upgrades. That we can keep throwing people at this, but we'll never advance past, I think, where we are now. So this is going to be the end of the series, guys. Thank you guys for watching and sticking with me this far. Getting to the end of the series on these is always kind of good and kind of sad at the same time. But thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos, my Elden Ring playthrough, little misfortune and stuff like that. And this might not be the end of the Bomber Crew on this channel. Who knows what comes in the future. So again, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.